Hello everyone, this is Malcolm Peralta here from Press Titan, and this is the WP Minute, episode 113. I'm going to try something a bit different today. Instead of trying to keep the episode under 2 minutes, I'm going to try to keep each story I cover under a minute. The overall episode length shouldn't change too much, but sometimes we might get 3, 4, or even 5 minutes in an episode. This depends on how many stories there are and how opinionated I'm feeling. First off, Matt Mullenweg continues to try to bring the WordPress community together for the big 5.0 release. He has posted on his blog what he calls a Gutenberg FAQ, but it really is part sales pitch, part marketing spin, and of course part informational. The informational pieces are mostly to correct where things stand today, in hopes of reversing some of that negative press that Gutenberg has previously received. Overall, the article is detailed and interesting to read, but I don't know that it provides enough examples of actual in-use positive experiences to really counter the opinions being shared. Even Matt at the end of his post has to say, "I do see lots of areas we can continue to improve, and I'm excited to get to work on the future iterations." In the comments section of the post, Matt says that more Phase 2 features and functionality than the widgets and menus becoming blocks will be shown at WordCamp US next week. So if you want to watch that, I suggest you get your free live stream ticket on the WordCamp US website. I've already claimed mine. XWP, a large WordPress agency, has posted an article entitled "Why Tech Companies Should Invest in WordPress." It highlights some yawn-worthy reasons, but then provides some interesting industry examples. Seeing the real-life opportunities and results from using WordPress makes this article worth reading. I would have liked to see them do examples for all 4 of their points instead of just the first 2. It also doesn't need to be stated that XWP has a bit of skin in the game, so to speak, and needs WordPress to continue to grow in popularity, as that's where they've sort of hitched their company to. And I should disclose that I worked with them for a little while, but it didn't end up working out. Lastly, over on WP Beginner, there's a post about Chrome extensions you should try out. They put WordPress in the title and try to tie it in with WordPress, even including a few WordPress-specific extensions that are really fairly weak. But in my opinion, that was unnecessary. If you do any online publishing for your business, no matter what CMS system you use, many of these extensions and the services that they are attached to could be super useful. For example, Grammarly is the first service that they mention with a Chrome extension that helps make sure your writing is top-notch. I wish it worked with Google Docs, but otherwise it's a great service and an extension that I pay a premium for so that my wife and I can use it in our writing. Another one they mention is Colorzilla. I use Eyedropper, which does many of the same things. It allows you to figure out what color is being shown on a web page really easily, and I end up using it all the time for client projects. It's super easy and super useful. That's it for today's WP Minute. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this kind of longer, more extended version of the WP Minute.